G'day folks, and welcome to the latest episode of Print21, the weekly news bulletin for the Australian and New Zealand print industries. I'm Print21's editor, Jana Reza. Alright, so let's kick things off with what has come out of the most recent industry leaders lunch held in Victoria. The Visual Media Association, in partnership with Ricoh Australia, brought together senior representatives from across print, packaging, signage and mail to address the growing complexities facing Australia's visual media sector. The session reinforced that the industry is operating at a pivotal moment, shaped by global instability, rising input costs, workforce pressures, and accelerating technological change. Topics brought up during the lunch include the effects of the Middle East crisis on fuel and freight, and the need for temporary surcharge mechanisms to be introduced instead of a straight-up permanent price increase. Workforce and regulatory challenges also featured prominently, with increased work-safe activity and evolving psychosocial compliance requirements creating uncertainty for many businesses. Also, with an aging workforce and competition for skills intensifying, talent attraction remain a critical priority for the industry, as it aims to reposition itself as a modern, technology-led career pathway. On this note, programs such as the Incas were highlighted as key to building stronger pipelines, alongside greater engagement with design, engineering and creative sectors. Clearer sustainability and reporting obligations, stronger government engagement with industry leaders, commercial pressures due to rising costs, and advances in AI and automation were also discussed. Kelly Northwood, Chief Executive Officer of the VMA, said, "The Victorian session highlighted an industry that is not standing still, and it is evolving rapidly in response to global pressures, technology adoption, and changing customer expectations. And our role is to support that transition with practical frameworks, advocacy, and leadership." The final events in South Australia and Western Australia will conclude over the next fortnight, bringing together industry leaders across the country to inform a coordinated national agenda. Sticking to association news, and at a recent annual general meeting for the Australian Sign and Graphics Association held in Adelaide, President Mick Harold forecast a strong year with some exciting things in the pipeline for 2026, including its biannual awards. Some achievements of note that were highlighted include strong membership growth, the success of the many social events held by the association around the country, and the membership benefits received through its partnership with the International Sign Association. The executive has also confirmed at the meeting with all members re-elected unopposed. Harold said overall it has been an excellent year, and more than that, it has been an excellent 5 years for ASGA, as it has taken significant steps forward each year, and the association is now stronger, more stable, and providing more value to members than ever before. Next up, Epson Australia has launched its new Short Color F260, a 76-inch industrial dye sublimation printer designed for high-volume textile production environments. The Short Color F260 has been developed for textile manufacturers and print service providers requiring fast turnaround times, consistent output quality, and reliable operation in demanding production workflows. Positioned as the next gen in Epson's industrial textile printer portfolio, the Short Color F260 provides a scalable and future-ready solution for businesses looking to increase production capacity without compromising print quality. The Short Color F260 is expected to be available in Australia and New Zealand in late May. Over to Bottcher Systems Australia now, which has recently appointed Tim Bright as the new Territory Manager for both New South Wales and the ACT. Over to Bottcher Systems Australia now, which has recently appointed Tim Bright as the new Territory Manager for both New South Wales and the ACT. In this new role, Bright will be the key point of contact for customers across New South Wales and the ACT, and will draw on his broad knowledge of the sector across commercial offset, sheet-fed, flexography, labels and packaging, and heat and cold set web. And finally, the VMA has named the finalists for the 41st National Print Awards. Finalists from across the country include, but are not limited to, Bambara, Breen Printing, Cactus Imaging, Carbon 8, Eastern Press, Elecon, Ive Group, Lighthouse Print Group, Press Print, Quality Press, Rawson Print and Packaging, Snap, Spices, Spot Productions, Style Print, Sun Print and Tailored Press, alongside specialist providers such as MCC Labels, Peacock Brothers and QLM Group. According to Kelly Northwood, these finalists reflect the strength of work being delivered across print businesses in Australia, from technical excellence through to creativity, innovation and execution, and what stands out is not just the quality of the final product, but the thinking, craftsmanship and collaboration that sits behind it. The awards will be held at the Intercontinental Brisbane on Thursday, 4th of June. Well folks, that's all the time we have for today. For more on these and other stories, head over to our website print21.com.au. This is Jana Reza, editor of Print21, signing off for another week.